Alrighty, so in other news, the 49ers announced today that they have signed defensive lineman Sam Okananu to his 1 year exclusive rights tendered contract. So he was one of seven exclusive rights free agents that the 49ers tendered in February. And he bounced between the practice squad and the active roster. He did appear in 16 games last season with 3 starts. He's seen action on 450 defensive snaps and 39 on special teams. Um, One thing that stands out to me about Okananu was he was a pretty decently productive rotational piece. I remember can't remember what week it was, midway through the season, maybe week 7, 8, 9 or something, where they played the New England Patriots, and he had that strip sack Jacoby Brissett. So this is a key rotational piece to the 49ers defensive line. He actually, I think, played to up to standard last year for him to be brought back and for him to continue to be a rotational piece on this defensive line. Um, I definitely think with Okananu, look, he's 26 years old. He's still very young. He's continuing to be developed. He's been on the roster since 2023, and um, obviously in 2023 he was mainly, I think he was only on the practice squad, but he got a decent amount of action last year with the injury riddled 49ers defensive line. And again, to me, man, like I think, obviously he's not a flashy player by any means, but this is a guy that could come in, be a decent, rotational piece with a lot of, room for growth, especially seeing how thin the 49ers are at defensive line. This could be a guy that could take a somewhat of a step forward next year. So I do like this move. Again, they brought him back on that 1 year exclusive rights tendered contract. And again, he was one of 7 exclusive rights free agents that the 49ers tendered in February, but they're officially bringing him back. And again, I think he's going to find a role in some capacity. Obviously, the 49ers are going to draft a lot of defensive linemen this upcoming draft. The defensive line is definitely going to look a lot different than it has in years past. But I think Okananu can come in, be a plug and play type of player if somebody gets hurt. But obviously, his main role is to be somewhat of a rotational piece. And I definitely think he could see a little more action in 2024, given how thin the 49ers are at defensive end and really just defensive line in general. So let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. I'm a fan of this move. I mean, they need to bring in as many defensive linemen as they can. And I definitely think Okananu is a player that, the 49ers probably looked at and felt comfortable with bringing back on that 1 year contract. So we'll see if he can take a step forward in 2025 under new defensive coordinator Robert Saleh. So let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. As always, go Niners. I'll see you guys in the next one.